Adam Hinkins, PGA Professional at Beaconsfield Golf Club. And is this you? Otherwise known as a hook. Let's check it out. So a hook starts too far to the right, bends excessively to the left. Close to a good shot, if I'm honest, called a draw. Otherwise called as a good player's bad shot. As you can see, maybe things just get a little bit too excessive. What's it caused by? Well, it's caused by a club face that is too close, so going to the left, to a path that is usually too far swinging from in to out, called to the right. Now, for me, how does that happen? Really simple. Usually some good backswing positions up to the top, and from the top here what happens is their right shoulder gets closer to their right hip as they start down. They start to bend to the right, that puts the club a long way behind them, so you can see now that shaft is very much on the inside of my hands. That club now wants to swing violently out to the right hand side, and from here the club face will try to spin over and try and make that ball finish closer to the target. So excessive forearm rotation in that golf shot, which will obviously shut the face, give you that big bend over to the left. What are we going to do about it? First of all, no club. Get an alignment stick or use your club, and I want you to place it across your sternum and hold it with a crisscross. Now, really simple from here. What I want you to do, I actually want you to do two things. I want you to demonstrate the bad. So I want you to do a backswing turn where we start to see this right shoulder slightly higher than the left. And then I want you to do a bad swing where this right side is going to get closer to that hip in the downswing. And you'll start to feel that you're leaning back, you're bending over your right side. And therefore, like I said, that path you can see wants to swing very much out to where my shoulders are pointing, to the right. What I would now want you to do is a good pivot. So I want you to go to the backswing. Then I want you to feel that you have some pressure shift into your left leg, and you start to unwind your left shoulder around your left hip. That keeps that right shoulder high and coming over a little bit more. And now from here, start to then extend back up. Now if you do that, you can start to see that that will bring the club out in front of us and over, and give you a potential chance of trying to trim out that path to the right hand side. Other checkpoints, grip. I'd certainly want to make sure that we don't have a super strong grip, 3.5 knuckles on there. So once again, just check that you've got a neutral, or don't be afraid to put a slightly weaker grip on. And from here, you can still use things like impact bags, try and create some spin of that impact bag. To the right hand side for you guys, use your footballs. So I've always thought we could think about spinning something a bit bigger than a golf ball. If someone asked me to spin this implement to the left, I'd do two things. I'd certainly aim left. It's going to help me feel that I can get my club working across it. It's also from the top certainly going to make my club need to feel like it comes out in front of me, and then across that implement, like you can see, that ball spinning over to the right. Now if we can try and do that with a golf shot, even better. So let's go through some rehearsals. So we've got a nice neutral to slightly weak grip on there. Aim a little bit to the left hand side. From here, take the club away, go up to the top, and I want you to rehearse that feeling of that pivot. So feeling that left shoulder goes down and around my left hip, brings the right shoulder out. And now you can see my delivery of that shaft is much more square rather than bending right, swinging much more out to that side. And from here, simple, nice alignment sticks which can help. I want you to feel that you can hit a nice kind of little baby fade from the left to the right. Have a go with that. Enjoy. Any questions, let me know. Stay safe. See you soon.